So stay tuned for a chance to win a Sunblesa, somebody brand of head torch coming up later when I set up camp. It's a freebie. So I've just arrived at car park, and you can just see the viaduct or aqueduct, one of the two. I'll put what it is up here. It's a big bridge over the river, and so I'm just going to set off from here, and I think I'll walk up round past the viaduct because it looks quite good, and the trees are looking in full autumn swing, so hopefully I can get some half decent pictures up there. We'll have a look and we'll see what's up there, but it's only £2 to park over 3 hours, so that takes you to the next day. So I've got plenty of time, and hopefully head up that way somewhere and have a camp. So I'm coming across the Meldon Reservoir Dam, and it is quite pretty, to be honest. But if you can see behind me, you'll see what I mean. The light is beautiful. Not quite perfect because it's a bit high, isn't it? But absolutely stunning. Trees, wavy trees. Don't you love those trees that wave, that are like windswept? Absolutely fantastic. And down there in the valley, ooh, up towards the viaduct. Ooh, pretty. That is pretty nice, isn't it? Whoa, almost fell over. And a tree. But I like trees. I can't help it. I just like trees. I like photographing trees. Maybe I could be the famous tree photographer one day. You never know. Or just a tree photographer. So I've come up across from the car park. I've come up over the Meldon Reservoir Dam, and I'm headed up just to try and get a better picture or two of these this viaduct. Can you see what's behind me? That is quite a view. I'm going to be camping somewhere up there, so that in the morning I will see the sun on the reservoir. That's the theory anyway. So let's see if I can find the place. Anyway, a bit too early to start thinking about camping. I just come down the side. I'm headed to see what's under the viaduct and see if I can get any pictures up there. Must be something, surely. Right, time to head up to the moor proper. The proper moor. Anyway, I'm going up that way, somewhere up there. Of course, you do get caught out a little bit with the clock changes. I was camping the other week. I was just walking, a bright sunny day, and then all of a sudden the light disappeared. Because obviously they turned the clocks back. Why do they do that? Gets on my nerves. Right, oh, that is beautiful. Now that's a sight for sore eyes, isn't it? Hey? Wow. So being the great planner that I'm not, I've left where I'm going to stay to the last minute. So I'm going to come down through the reservoir, follow the river, and hopefully end up in a place called Black Tor Copse, or Black Tor, up to the Tor probably. Although I can just see someone set up a tent just randomly in the valley there. It's me thinking, oh, I want to be in the parking zone. The DNPA, Dartmoor National Parks Association, legal camping zone, but we'll see where we get to. Looks like the sun's setting over the hillside. I'm Pretty sure I have got a fair bit of time yet. We'll find out soon. I'll tell you one thing for sure. It's darn pretty. It's darn pretty here. Pretty round here. If you haven't been up here, you should. How do I get across to that island and do a stealth camp on the island? Do you know what I mean? It's a risk of swimming it, holding the kit above my head like an SAS trooper. Marco, Special Forces. Do you think there's anyone camping out there? You could have a little boat if you came down. Oh, the reservoir, they'd see you, wouldn't they? So if anyone has ever camped, obviously unofficially, on the this little island over here in the middle of the reservoir, that one there, leave a comment below. But obviously don't leave your name. Well, you can do if you want, I don't care. But that would be a rather cool place to do a wild camp, I'm reckoning. What if you get an inflatable boat? Just one of those little ones. Or better still, what about a lilo? Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Lilo, paddle across and end up on the island. I want to call it Burr Island. Why do I want to call it Burr Island? It's nothing to do with Burr Island. Or is it? Have I just like inadvertently named it? No, it's not. This Meldon Reservoir. Burr Island isn't on Meldon Reservoir. Why did that pop into my mind? I reckon it must be senility creeping in. Anyway, pretty lovely. What a view. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. Oh, nice. Right, let's head on to Black Tor. Black Tor. Is it Black Tor or Black Tor? Please leave a comment, because some maps call it Black Tor, some maps call it Black Tor. So I don't know. It's up this way anyway, or in that direction. So I'll see you when I get there. All right. Cheers. Oh, what a beautiful evening. It's not even evening yet. It's about 3 o'clock. But it is beautiful. Oh, the wilds of Dartmoor. You can't beat it. I've got to stop and take a photo of this. Hang on, I'm going to show you what I'm going to take a photo of, and then you can look on my Instagram and have a look at it. Right, that's what it is. Can you see? Unfortunately the light's not that brilliant on it, but I'm going to do my best to try and capture an image of that. Got to take these chances. Right, it has to be said, I'm about as happy as a pig in the proverbial poop. This is goddamn beautiful. Just, it's like a picture postcard. I mean, this is, if I can just expose this camera properly. Oh, so that's Black Tor behind me. I'm in a bit of a, what appears to be a wind tunnel here, and Grog, the mighty Grog, will know about me and wind. I do somehow kind of find it, or it finds me, I don't know, one of the two. Anyway, so I'm going to try and get up to here, or in and around that, depending on what the wind's like, after I've taken a few pictures of that and that down there, because it looks like a nice little bit of water. I do like water. The sun's kind of gone down now, well, over this hill here. I can actually see a bit of mist coming in. And there's this lovely woods here. I'm not sure what it's called. It's not Wistman's Woods, that's further along. But it's similar. It's the old ancient oak still, I think. Looks like it. And what I'm going to do is get up to Black Tor there, The sun's fading. I'm not going to set up yet, but I can be up there and have a coffee. I haven't had a drink yet. And did I mention I've got a bottle of Lucozade? No, actually I've got a bottle of whiskey disguised as Lucozade. They didn't have any Irish whiskey, and I prefer Irish whiskey, so I had to have Scotch. But I don't mind. Anyway, so I'm going to come back and visit these in the morning. And then come back down the way I came. Not far now. I'll set up, show you my tiny kit, although it's weighed down with the camera equipment. I'm not sure it's a good idea to bring my big camera, but there you go. Size is everything, let me assure you. Right, let's get up there and then put a brew on, set up the tent in about an hour, settle in for my pasta and salami, the world famous pasta and salami that I come out with. Fills you up. I got no bread. I am craving carbohydrate right now. Right, I'm gonna get up the hill, because if you watch me go up the hill you'll think I'm unfit. Right, let's get up there. See you at the top. Come on, I'll race you. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. Alright, might not be steep to you. Steep to this old boy. I'm not even sure this is a path. It's something, that's for sure. Oh, I'm not old, it's just my knees. My knees are old. Oh, where are we going? Up there. Oh, I'm going to have a big whiskey as soon as I get to the top of this hill. Oh, yeah. I think it's worth it, because I think the view's pretty good. Oh, look at that. That's going to look nice in the morning with the sun on. Wow. Worth it. So, like I said, I come a bit lightweight. Well, lighter than normal, and I've just brought my Trailblazer, Montane Trailblazer 30, so it's just a 30 litre rucksack. I don't normally go out camping with it. I have in the summertime, because you don't need that much gear, but it's not a bad little kit, to be honest. Tent's in there, sleeping bag, all the essentials are in there. And I wanted to keep it quite light today. I mean, that's about, I think it's about 7 kilos base weight, a bit less than that. But with the camera and the lenses and stuff like that I decided to bring out this time, it's bumped it up a bit. But yeah, it's a pretty light kit. Didn't really struggle with it today. Right, I'm up on the hill. I'm up on Black Tor. Mist is rolling in. The mist is definitely rolling in. Right, I'm going to get myself a whiskey. I've been promising myself a whiskey all that climb. Then I'll get set up. I won't show me setting up a tent. If you want to see someone set up a tent, I have got some setups here. Up here, no, I'll put it there. This is me setting up the Lanshan 1. And that's what I'm using today, is the Lanshan 1 Pro. And that's it. Just that. Just getting in. Just a shelter. Right, whiskey time, then tent time, then food time. And then competition time for the Sunblesa head torch, one that I've got to give away. I'm going to do a quick review on that one and tell you what I think of it. I've been using it for the last four or so weeks. That'll be a month to you. And then I'll run through that, and there will be a competition quiz, but there will be a question in it, and only people that watch my channel on a regular basis will know what I'm talking about. Right, okay, I'll catch you in a bit. Let's set up. Where's that whiskey? Whiskey! Right, all set up. I'll I'll just go quickly through it because it's been on every other video, or most of the latest videos that I've done. So, but you might not have. You might be new to the channel, and if you are, welcome. Welcome to 50 and Nifty. Right, back to the kit. So it's the Lanshan 1 Pro single skin, yeah. So very lightweight, trekking pole tent, set at 120. You've got the Ux, Ux, OEX. I call it Ux. Little chair. This is really quite good actually. I know I'm taking the mickey, but very lightweight, extremely lightweight. And when you get to my age, you want to save your knees. So, obviously, it's come in the rucksack, the Trailblazer, Montane Trailblazer 30. I've got the Nature Hike CWZ 400 just fluffing up. It's a down sleeping bag. It is starting to shed feathers, 2 years old now, but it's done me well. It's been out on lots of camps. This is the UL80 mat, which is going down. I think it's to do with this valve, and in fact I find that if I just spit in there, sounds horrible, but a spit in there, it creates more of a I use a pump sack, but I just put some moisture in there and it stops it coming out. It's got a little valve thing, and that is it. I haven't got a pillow. I'm going to use the pump sack with some spare clothes and my down jacket in it. So that's it. Pretty basic, isn't it, really? But lightweight. I mean, this tent is really, it's 695 grams, 695 grams, which is pretty good. And I use it all through the winter usually. You know, I just love the tent, just so lightweight. And as long as I've got a warm sleeping bag, and in winter camping I take 2 bags out, so I take that sleeping bag and I take a little secondary one, really quite thin, but because it layers up, it keeps you toasty. But I think I do need a new mat, so anyone watching who wants to sponsor me, there's hoping, eh? For a new mat. I really could do with one, because that one, UL80 Trekology, I mean, they do go down. Everyone knows they go down, Trekology. Make them so they don't go down. Improve something. I don't think it's leaking from the actual, oh, look at that mist, from the actual body. I think it's from the valve. Top tip, right, Trekology? If you want to do some market research with me, you let me know. I'll test anything if you give it to me free. Well, within limits. Right, yeah, so I'm going to set up coffee, food, whiskey. Actually, not that order. Whiskey, food. Whiskey, coffee, whiskey, food. All right. Okay, so that's it. I haven't got much more to show you now. It's getting dark. I will test out that lamp in a minute. I'll show you, do the review on that quickly, because I said I would. They did send me 2 free ones, one to give away. So keep your eyes open for that. Answer the question that I'm going to set, and you could be in with a chance of winning a freebie. They're worth about 24 quid. Quite nice. I'll show you them to you later. Right, I'm going to get set up for some food, some whiskey, some coffee, and then some more whiskey. All right, I'll catch you in a minute. Cheers. Or as Trevor says from Saying Nothing, cheers. Did you hear voices? I heard voices. Oh, there you go. 69p. 69p. Whiskey. Whiskey. So this is the Sunblesa. I'm halfway through my meal, but it's a bit crispy. Now it is a very compact and tootable light. Very small. You see how small it is? It is small. It's about, I guess totally about half the size of the one that's the spotlight that I'm using here, right? But this spotlight down here was £4.99. This is 24 quid. Small, compact, tiltable, right? Nice strap. It's good quality. There's no two ways about it. It is good quality. But the problem I have, and I don't have a big problem with it, the lights, you have to on, off, you don't know which one it is. You're guessing it each time. It's like green, oh that's bright green, oh now it's red. So you've got two settings on the green, I think, yeah, green. Two settings on the green. You've got one setting on the red, which is discrete mode. And then you've got, oh look, that is quite bright. It goes back to the setting you left it at, okay? So this side is white, that side's the coloured ones. And it, hang on, that's what I mean. You have to keep pushing it, and you're guessing half the time what it's going to end up on. Not the end of the world. It's not USB-C, it's the standard USB, the old-fashioned one. And it does come in a nice little box. The strap is really good quality, and it seems to last for quite a long time. I'm yet to really test it to run out. It's not run out on me, so clearly the battery is good. Is it any good? Would I buy it? I probably would. It's small, it's compact, sits on your head nicely, and if 20 or £25 for a light is your thing, I don't think it's a bad light. I don't think it's a bad light at all. I think it's a good light. Very small, and it does lots of tricks. It's just fiddly as to whether it's this light, that light, green, red, white. So it's a nice light. It is a nice light. Sunblesa. They sent me two, right? Sunblesa. God bless them. They sent me two, and I said, if I'm going to test it, I'm going to give you an honest review. And that's what I'm doing. I'm on Dartmoor. I'm going to use it all the rest of the night, and if it runs out, I'll tag something on to the end of this video. Value for money. I just don't like spending 20 quid on a torch, on a light, a headlight. It's cheaper than a lot of the other ones which say they do the same as this. You have got the red light. I do like that for a bit of stealth. So to win one of these Sunblesa head torches, which do all of this thing, change colour. Oh, it's like a blooming disco, right? You have to answer a question and leave a comment down below, and then out of the correct answers I'll pick one randomly. The question is, recently I went on a hike, a wild camp with the Mighty Grog. You may, if you know the Mighty Grog is an expeditionist. He climbs mountains and all sorts of things and goes up in lifeboats and things like that. The Mighty Grog, the pink t-shirt Grog, right? Who is just happens to be my brother and my friend, I hasten to add. We went somewhere and saw some deer, which is one of the most wonderful experiences I've had on Dartmoor. Really just wonderful. Wild deer. Well, they're mostly wild deer, aren't they? Most deer are wild. Anyway, so we saw these deer, and it was in a video. And we camped at an ancient Bronze Age settlement, or nearby a Bronze Age settlement, and saw these deer and filmed. For a chance to win the Sunblesa head torch. It's simple, just comment down below, torch, or whatever. Say, I want the torch. I quite like that, or I think it's rubbish. You'd like it, to be honest, it's worth it for free. It's worth it for 20 quid, it's worth it. 24 quid, there's a link down below if you want it. I do actually make some money if you buy one, not a lot. Anyway, so there's a link down below. I want to know where we camped. Where I camped with the Mighty Grog in the pink t-shirt. There was a name of a place. Something Hill. Okay, so comment below and that's your chance to win one of these. I'm rabbiting on now. The food's getting cold. It's my birthday. And I'm going to cry if I want to. Alright, cheers. I'm going to go to bed in a minute. My feet are wet. It's getting a bit windy. I don't know if you can tell that or not. And I'm going to go to bed. Right, so cheers. Take care. Comment below. I'd be interested to see how many people actually watch these videos. Cheers! Howdy hi campers. 5 o'clock. It's raining and a little bit windy. This concludes the weather forecast for Dartmoor. Misty, very, very misty and raining. Leave no trace, people. Well, apart from the squashed grass where my fat arse has been. So we're trying to head off. Nothing left behind. It's wet. It's not windy, but it's damp. Moist, as they say. I'm not convinced this is the route, but it could be. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Fall over in a minute. Oh. Goodbye to Black Tor. Ooh. There you go. I've just walked down this, like, I thought it was a path. It's more like a river. And it joins on, but I'm headed over there. That's Homerton Hill, and that's another one. Well, that's where I took a bearing to, and that should lead down to back down to the reservoir. A lot of water here. I can see where the path is over there. It seems to be I have to cross this. Oh look, that's a proper road. That's a proper road there. Well, not a road. Not like you drive your car on, obviously. But I'll show you. Or is that like a riverbed? I don't know. Looks like a road to me. I'm taking it. It's all cobbly. It's all cobblers. I reckon they must have used it to mine up a Black Tor, I guess. It's a bit random in the middle of nowhere, but I'm taking it. I'm taking the random. Right, bit of scenery, and then I'll get up to that hill there. Mist is clearing a bit now. Right, I'm over the reservoir. It's been raining pretty much most of the way back. They're doing something on the bridge there. I don't know, big crane. I didn't fancy the 2-mile detour down to the viaduct or nearby it, or I think you can cross over. But the chaps actually were pretty good, and they just stopped all their work. Massive great big crane there, I don't know if you can see it, and let me pass. But thanks for joining me, I do appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. There's going to be more videos coming up over the winter months. I tend to do most of my wild camping in the winter. Just more fun. and no ticks. So click the subscribe button. Any comments, please leave them down below. There is a full kit list down below of the stuff that I've taken out today and that I take out generally. There are links, affiliate links to Amazon sites. You're not obliged to buy it from there, obviously, but if you do click on there, I do get a very, very small kickback, and it's at no extra cost to you, and that helps pay the petrol to get to these places, get down to Dartmoor or wherever it is I'm going. And I shall endeavour to do more videos, obviously, if the subscriber count increases. So cheers, thanks for that. I'll see you again soon. Get yourself out up here. It's a beautiful area, Meldon Reservoir, and you won't be disappointed. So I'll catch you next time, and say goodbye for now, and you take care if you're out and about. All right, cheers for now, bye.